Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is BestInSlot and tonight we are going to start working on something pretty cool. This is going to be a community project between me and you guys sitting at home watching this video right now. But first, before we get into what we're looking at on the screen here, just a little bit of backstory. I've been running this channel for about 5 years now, and about 3.5 years, 4 years ago, something like that, I kind of started to shift towards dinosaur video games, right? That kind of became my niche, my kind of unique little selling point. And it's very much not my thing anymore. I mean, obviously it still is part of the channel, but what I'm trying to say is dinosaur games have blown up recently. You know, The Isle and Jurassic World and Primal Carnage and Ark Survival Evolved in particular have really pushed dinosaur games into the mainstream in a way that a few years ago seemed impossible. It was never a thing. It was kind of very niche, very small, like very dedicated fan base, and suddenly dinosaur games and dinosaur stuff is absolutely freaking everywhere, and it's really cool. And so I was sitting there thinking, you know what, there's going to be a lot more people kind of looking to get into dinosaur video games. Maybe some people who started with Ark and stuff, and maybe, hey, dinosaurs are pretty cool, because dinosaurs are pretty cool. And they're sitting at home thinking, I wonder what other dinosaur games there are. And as a dinosaur-focused YouTuber over the years, I have spent hours and 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 hours, countless hours, trying to find obscure or just fun-looking little dinosaur games out there on the internet. And it's really difficult because, oddly enough, nobody has sat down and made a unified list of every single dinosaur video game ever made. Now, there are lists sort of on Amazon, on Wikipedia, where they've got like 30 to 40 games, but there's a whole host of games out there that don't get included. There's a lack of information, it's not easily accessible, and I figured most people who watch this channel are into dinosaur video games just as much as I am, and there's loads of people out there who maybe you want to start your own channels, maybe you just want a dinosaur game to play. The point is, we love video games, we love dinosaurs. So we're going to make this the ultimate dinosaur video game list. I had this idea a few weeks ago. I figured this is the time to actually unveil it. I've just been working on it now, kind of building what this is going to be. What is essentially going to be is a Google Drive document. Anybody in the world will be able to follow the link that I'm going to post down below in the description. You follow that link and you'll be taken to this page. Now, you won't be able to edit it, just to prevent people trolling and stuff. I'm going to personally keep this updated across the years. Obviously, this has got a long way to go. This is not even slightly finished yet. You know, this has got lots and lots of work necessary to get it done, basically. But I'm just going to show you some stuff now. So basically, what I need from you guys is examples down below of dinosaur video games. Obviously, I've missed loads off here. I've got to go get tons and tons and add them all to this. But what dinosaur games do you want to see added to the list? You know, if you were going to recommend a dinosaur-based video game to somebody, what game would that be? I need to add Ark. I've completely forgotten to add Ark onto there. And The Isle. All of them need to go into this list. And maybe by a few days' time, you come back to this video, you check the link, you'll see maybe there's 20, 30 games on this list, but there's another one that I've missed. There's one that I've not seen. What I want from you guys is a link to Wikipedia, or just tell me about the game, you know? Let's just get them in here. And it's worth noting, I mean dinosaur focused. I don't mean games with a dinosaur here and there. I mean dinosaur focused. Let's just go through it. Let's explain what we're looking at here. So it should look like this when you log onto it. This is how I'm going to put the link in. It's by default ordered by year of release, which I think makes the most sense. If you wanted to organize it by year of release but going the other way, I don't know if you can do this because you don't have kind of admin permissions. But if you go sort sheet A to Z by right-clicking on the A here, you can do that. But either way, the year release seems a nice way to organise it. Then platform, game title, obviously. A little bit of extra information. I'm not really sure what to put there. I just thought it might be necessary for some games. Some games might be a bit hard to explain. And then we've got like a little key. Now the key is down here. And so far this is all I've come up with. If you've got any other ideas, I'm happy to add them. Jurassic Park games, I figured there's so many Jurassic Park games. And I'm including Jurassic World, etc. in this, obviously, that I thought it warranted its own genre. Multiplayer games, games that are an add-ons, so we don't have any of those on yet, but that would be things like Zoo Tycoon 2, Dinosaur Digs, or whatever it's called, or Extinct Animals, I think it was called, or Dinosaur Digs for Zoo Tycoon 1, or I'm going to struggle to come up with any other examples for that one, but I figured that was necessary. I figured people would want to know about that kind of thing as well. mobile/handheld game. There's tons of these games that all came out for like the Game Boy Advance and stuff. We're going to get them all on there as well, and whether the game is a sequel or not. Thought that was a good basis. If you've got any other ideas, feel free to let me know. And then what you do is you go over to here to the key, and then, oh, okay, so Turok 3, Shadow of Oblivion is both a sequel and a multiplayer game. Jurassic Park Builder is a Jurassic Park game, oddly enough, and a mobile/handheld game. Jurassic Park Operation Genesis, Jurassic Park game. Not a sequel, that's all there is to it. So if you were looking for a dinosaur game to play, maybe you have a specific console, you can easily control F to bring up your search, and then let's say you only wanted to play games on the PS2. You'd search PS2, and they'd be highlighted in this list. So now you're sitting at home with your PS2, you can go and get Turok Evolution or Jurassic Park Operation Genesis. Well, you probably can't, because Jurassic Park Operation Genesis goes for like £100 on eBay because it's insane. But that's not the point. Maybe using an emulator or whatever. I don't know. I don't really want to talk about this for too long, obviously, because it's at the end of the day, it's very basic right now. It's very much just a Google Drive little file, but I'm going to link it down below. And I want this to be a resource that people can use throughout the years. You know, maybe 5 years down the line, there's going to be someone who's just like me a few years ago and thinking, I'm going to be a dinosaur gaming-based YouTuber. That's going to be my thing. And they could do what I did and spend hours and hours trawling the internet trying to find these obscure little dinosaur games to play. And instead, what they can do is click this video, click the link in the description, and bam! Every dinosaur game ever made. I think it's a really cool idea, but it's not going to get there without your help. I can't do this all alone. There's so many out there that need to be added to the list. Any information you guys want added, feel free to let me know. And that's about it, really. I'm excited, guys. I'm really, really excited. Yeah, hopefully dinosaur games continue to get bigger and bigger. Obviously, IOL and that lot that I've mentioned is already massive. Saurian, dinosaur backgrounds, blah, blah, blah. Tons more dinosaur games on the horizon. Mesozoica. What's the other one I'm thinking of that I can't quite get in my head? Maybe I'm thinking of Saurian. I don't know. Beasts of the Mesozoic, little raptor lines there coming out. Dinosaurs are blowing up right now. They're really massive. And there's going to be people out there who want to play dinosaur games. And you play one of them, you want to play all of them. Maybe. I do. You guys do. Everyone's like that. Everyone's a nerd. It's fine. And this is where we'll go. I'm really excited. I really hope you guys are too. I've been thinking of this for a long time. So, yeah, I'm going to stop talking. Let me know in the comments down below what you're going to see added. And this will be here. This will stand the test of time. If I ever run out of time to kind of update and stuff, what I'll do is I'll be able to make a couple of you admins. I think, somehow. We'll get there down the line. That's fine. I'm going to go update this a little bit more before you see this, hopefully. But there it is. Let me know in the comments. Cheers. Much love. Oh, I should say, I have to plug myself a little bit, right? That's the original dinosaur game. Look, if you want to watch dinosaur playthroughs on YouTube, I've got like 1 billion of them. If you want to see all the modern, up-to-date dinosaur stuff, you know, I don't play Jurassic World, I don't play the Isle that much, or Primal Carnage, blah, 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 blah. But like Turok and stuff, I'm your guy. I'm just saying. Okay, I'm going to go. Cheers, much love, as always. Bye-bye.